Are we the only 1 hour drama that does 23 episodes? Does Arrow?
Is Arrow still on?
It is, but nobody watches it.
If somebody from Warner Brothers or CW watches this, we're teasing Steven, not Arrow. Steven's a buddy, so we like to tease him.
Who's Stephen?
The camera operator.
Oh, you mean the little Ninja Warrior dude? Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. I can't do half of that crap. I'm kidding. Go Amell.
And my question is, you work so hard and your stunts are so intense for the show and you do a lot of training. What do you do to relax and have fun when you're not working to kind of decompress?
I hang with Jared Padalecki, pretty much. No. I actually visited Jared in Austin over the break, and his guest house is the nicest house that I've ever stayed in.
Hey, Facebook, what's happening?
What's going on, Facebook?
This is my friend Jared Padalecki. He's wearing his Always Keep Fighting shirt, which we're going to talk about in a second.
Yep.
Could you maybe hold this?
Of course. I was hoping to hold it.
Throughout the course of the video? Very good.
You're flexible.
Originally, I was gonna sit on your knee, but this is just as well. Plus, I have my, Jared hasn't seen this since he gave it to me, and his friend Jensen. To Stephen, I'll be expecting a season 6 box set of Arrow. Now stay off our set.
Yeah.
And then to Jensen spelled my name wrong, but that's okay.
It's okay.
Then to Stephen, thanks for watching. You're our biggest fan.
Jared Padalecki.
Jared Padalecki.
You know,
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, he was a special guy.
I
This
can't-
appears to be anatomically correct, by the way.
I can't wait to sell this someday.
What's Snapchat? I don't have any idea. Something German people do.
Jessica wants to know if Jensen Ackles gets jealous when I hang out with Jared. I don't think that Jensen gets jealous of anything. Like, literally anything. He doesn't have to, because, he's Jensen Ackles.
Another part of the question.
Okay.
Where do you, Jared, and Jensen hang out? And can I come?
And yeah, it's really cool. I'm actually going to visit Jared because, he and I are clearly in love. We hang out it's a super secret location in Vancouver for leads of CW shows. If you become the lead in a CW show, you can absolutely come. Thank you so much.
What?
And then we decided to go eat and sleep on the flesh.
Yeah, that wasn't like a made-up thing. Like, they had
no eating, no sleeping.
Yeah, they had these like notes up all over set, like no sleeping, no eating, no cell phones. We're like, oh my gosh, like this is like a freaking prison in here. And so of course we're like, well, we've got to sleep and eat as much as we can on this set. And then we walk outside and there's Amell's parking spot. Now, Jared walks up and the signs are on the wall, the side of the stage wall, and he thinks that they might be just kind of like stuck on like little placards or something stuff. So he starts wiggling and then kind of looks behind. No, they're actually bolted on with washers
to the outside of the stage,
to the outside of the cement wall. And he's like, well, and rips the whole thing out of the wall.
Meanwhile, production assistants and the ADs from Arrow are there, like, oh God, he's working tomorrow. Like, Okay, I didn't see this.
He was like, I'm not coming to work tomorrow.
They're flipping
I
the
can't be
shit.
a part of this.
He's like, I've got to call in sick. I don't know what to do. I can't, oh my god. Like, they are scared of Stephen. And we're like, shut up. Like, we also drew on it. And so.
But we opted not to take a picture of that because
it was a bit,
for some reason,
it was a bit graphic.
I went graphic.
And obviously, part of it, we turned Stephen Amell into Stephen Smells. And it became a little more graphic, a little too graphic for social media. But I get a text from Stephen the next day. He's like, best sign ever, I'm forcing them to keep it. So
it's like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
This is the greatest thing. That's right. Yeah, fun times.
Speaking of Jared and Jensen, Jared and Jensen desecrated my parking space yesterday and changed Stephen Amell to Stephen Smells and wrote a very inappropriate doodle drawing, or like stick figure drawing. I will have my revenge. I don't know how. I don't know when. But I believe that revenge is a dish best served cold, and one that is not discussed. So I will never mention it again, but just know that I will not let this tomfoolery go unpunished. All right? Like, this is not like Macy Williams in Game of Thrones. I'm not saying their names all night in the pouring rain. But I am super pissed. I'm not actually. But I will have my revenge. Probably. Maybe. Hope that all makes sense. Yeah, Ryan Hughes, when they least expect it. Right now they're expecting it. Probably because I texted Jared and said, I will have my fucking revenge. Part of my language. But yeah, no, I want to wait until he's comfy. I definitely want to wait until after he's had his hair done. Because I saw Jared having his hair done yesterday, and you don't want to see the before.
I think probably about 2 months ago now, Stephen Amell was doing a Facebook Live, and one of his fans, I know, it's shocking. Yeah, one of his fans asked him if he would like to cameo on Supernatural, and his response was, God, I hope so, before it's over, as long as he's killed horribly. And he added the caveat, though, that it was preferably not by Misha, but by you two, and he would take a walk-on day rate. So I was wondering if you guys can make sure this happens, and if it did, how would you guys like to kill him, and would you enjoy it?
So Stephen and I, we live literally across the street from each other in Vancouver. He lives in that building. I live in this one. Not this one here, but if this were Vancouver, this is my building, is that one.
And there's a street that separates?
Circular.
So it's like across the street.
Dog poop. So we talk a lot, actually. I really, as a human being, I respect him a lot. He's a very hard worker. And he's going through a lot of the same stuff that Apples and I went through, where your show is going and you're like, man, I worked my ass off. He has a daughter and a wife, and they live in California this time. He's sort of going through the same situation that we went through. We're like, man, I'm away from my kids. Like, you reach a point where you're like, why am I doing this? If I'm doing this to spend more time with my kids and my wife, why am I spending time away from my kids and my wife to hopefully spend more time with my kids? Anyways, he's a great dude, and I would love to kill him. He's small. He's built. He's a cute little guy. He's like this. He has that like Canadian jaw, hockey. He's like, you're like, oh Steve, how are you? I love the fella. I would love to either cameo on his show or vice versa. Would y'all rather us cameo on Arrow or them cameo on us?
Don't they?
When do y'all? Shh. When When do y'all want the supernatural to Not never. You can't say never. Never is not an option. When? Before it gets bad?
When? What did you do?
Anyway, I think Steven's got enough crossovers going on right now, from what I understand. I do know a couple of vampires that are out of work. That would be fun. But yeah, it's here we go. Yeah, obviously Steven's more than welcome to come on over and get killed. Yes.
Hey.
What do you do in Israel?
I'm an actor, but this was like a joke. My friends, this is the second year we're coming all the way.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, and my friend made me this shirt because last year I asked Gal Gadot a question in Hebrew in Hall H, and they recorded it and it was funny. Yeah, so, fuck, marry, kill the cast of Supernatural.
It's Sunday morning. I have to go to church after this. Now, I wasn't before, but I'm going to after this question. Oh, God. You know your answers. As a matter of fact, I do not. I'd marry Jensen. I'd kill Misha. And I think we know where that leaves us. Hope you guys, I'm gonna take a quick shower. Sorry.